call span, and then the row span in HTML. I think that will be the last thing, then we end here. So I have HTML, that is Notepad++. Right. Now, when you are doing table, we use the tag called table, and then the table has calls cell spacing. Let's say the spacing is 5. Cell padding equals to, let's say, 3 or 6. And then border equals 8. Then when you are creating table, we use TR, table row. So TR, and each item in the table, we have TH for table head and then TD for table data cell. So let's say TH, then I have cat. I close my TH. Then I close the TR. Right. Now, if I want to open the second row, TR, then maybe the next one is TD, which is table data. And then the table data will be paper 1. You close your TD. And then another one, table data, paper 2. You close your TD. Now, then I close this TR. Now look here. You can see that the first TR, let me save it for you to see properly. I want to save it as new dot, let's say table dot HTML. Now you can see the first TR. I close my table. The first TR is only for cat. The second TR has 2 columns, table data. So if I go and show you table 2, so you can see here, instead of, let me make the table, the width equals to 100% to cover the entire page. Good. Now you can see the first one here, I have only 1 column. The second row has 2 columns. So I want to merge these 2 columns together to cover cat. So in my TH here for cat, I will say call span equals to 2. Why call span equals to 2? Look here. I'm combining 2 columns. So call span equals to 2. Now, if I go back, now you can see it has merged the 2 columns together. Now, if I wanted to merge these rows, we use the row span. Now, there should be 2 rows that we are combining. So if I say row span, row span equals to 2. That means I'm combining these 2 rows together. Two rows put together. Right, the first one and then the second one. So meaning the cat value here is now combining these 2 rows. It's covering this its own row and then the second row also. Right, so row span is you are combining rows, and then the call span you are combining column. So if I want to say row span equals to 3, that means I must have the third row here. I must have the third row. And then I have my TD, something type, TD again. Then I close my TR. So there are 3 rows. If I don't say row span equals to 3, I'm going to have problem with it. There we go, you see. This one has combined 2 rows, and then this one is on its own. So for me to fix it properly, I might say row span equals to 3 because there are 3 rows, 1, 2, and 3. So I say row span equals to 3. There we go. So now this cat here has covered 3 different rows. So take note, row span, check the number of rows you are combining. Call span, check the number of TDs that you are combining. So you can say when I say call span equals to 2, that means there are only 2 table data cells, which is the columns. That is why I say call span equals to 2. Right. Now, if there's no question, then we can bring our um, lessons live stream to an end. Somebody say, which past paper should you practice? Please, you can try your hands on all the past papers or the one that I've given to you. That one contains all of them. Like, for instance, when you go to, when you are dealing with spreadsheet, go here. All these spreadsheet questions here were combined. The questions are here. Spreadsheet feature and all of them. All these were combined. So it depends on the topic that you want to do, HTML, the previous papers. If you want to do prep questions, here are the prep questions. Past grade 12 papers, you will see prelims. It has all the different prelims, 2022, 2024, and others, 2023 from different national. You see all the DBE papers. The H here is also there. I shared. So depending, but here I've combined like spreadsheet, I've combined from different sources that you can also make use of them. But be guided by this one that I shared with you, which, which I'm going to send again. Be guided by this study check. Then you know which topic you are facing challenges and how are you going to approach them. Right. Thank you for your precious time tonight. And then you can watch the videos again. Thank you everyone for joining me. I wish you all the best tomorrow. And then I'll break them down tonight and then send them to you also so that it doesn't become very long. Thank you so much. Good night.